Hi, my name is Bonnie Rennick. I'm doing my MedCalc assessment. My student ID number is 20171984. My med assessment. My first one is I have to give 250 milligrams of flucloxacillin. It comes in 250 milligram dose, so I'll just be giving one. I have to give 300 milligrams of allopurinol. It comes in 100 milligrams, so I have to give 3. I have to give 500 milligrams of metformin. It comes in 500 milligrams, so I have to give 1. I have to give 850 milligrams of metformin. It comes in 850 milligrams, so I give 1. I have to give 20 milligrams of omeprazole. It comes in 20 milligrams, so I give 1. I have to give 50 milligrams of chlorpromazine. It comes in 10 milligrams in 1 ml. So I'm doing 50 divided by 10, which is 5, times 1 is 5. 50, 10, 1. I have to give 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. It comes in 20 milligram in 1 ml. So I have to do 400 divided by 20 times 1, which is 20. 400 divided by 20 times 1 is 20. I have to give 500 milligrams of flucloxacillin. It comes in 250 milligrams in a ml. So I'll be doing 500 divided by 250, which is 1 times 5 is 10. 500, 250. I have to give 1,000 milligrams of amaloxin. It comes in 125 in 5 mils, so 1,000 divided by 125 times 5 is 40. 1,000, 125, 5. I have to give 40 milligrams of codeine. It comes in 25 milligrams in 5 mils, so I'm doing 40 divided by 25 times 5 is 8. I have to give 200 micrograms of naloxone. It comes in 400 micrograms in a ml, so I'm doing 200 divided by 400 times 1 is 0.5. 200, 400, 1. I have to give 100 milligrams of tramadol. It comes in 100 over 2 mils. So I'm giving 2 mils. 100 divided by 100 times 2 is 2. 100, 100. Four milligrams of ondansetron. It comes in 2 mils in 2 milligrams in 1 mil. So 4 divided by 2 times 1 is 2. 4, 2, 1. I have to give 300 milligrams of clindamycin. It comes in 150 milligrams in 1 mil. So 300, I'm going to give 1 mil. 300 divided by 1, I'm going to give 2 mil. 300 divided by 150 is 2 times 1. 300 divided by 400 micrograms of naloxone. It comes in 400 micrograms in a mil, so I'm going to give 1. 400 divided by 400 times 1 is 1. I'm going to give my infusions. I have 500 mils of dextrose to give over 8 hours. 500 divided by 8 is 62.5. My rate is 63. My volume is 500. I have to give 500 milligrams of sodium chloride over 12 hours, so 500 divided by 12 is 41.66, rounded to 42. I have to give 100 mils of platelets in an hour. My rate is 100. My volume is 100. I have to give 200 milliliters of packed red cells over 3 hours. So 200 divided by 3, 66.6, rounded to 67. I have to give 1,000 mils of sodium chloride over 24 hours. (1,000 over 24 is 41.6, rounded to 42. Moving on to drops. I have to give 500 mils of sodium chloride over 6 hours. So I'm doing 500 over 6 hours, which is 360 minutes. My drop rate is 60, so 5 500 mils over 6 hours times 60. Is 83.33, so I'm counting that now. My next one is I have 1,000 mils of sodium chloride to give over 24 hours. So it's 1,000 divided by 24 times 60 with a drop factor of 20. So I want to do 1,000 divided by 1,440 times 20. It's 13.8. 500 mils of sodium chloride over 8 hours, so 500 divided by 8 times 60, drop factor of 60. 500 mils over 8 hours, which is 480. $62.5. $500 mils of sodium chloride over 6 hours. Drop factor. So I'm doing 500 over 360 times 20, 500 over 360, 500 over 3. 27.7. 1,000 mils of sodium chloride to give over 12 hours. So 1,000 divided by 12 hours times 60 drop factor. 1,000 divided by 1,000 divided by 720 times 60 is 83. My infusions. I have 250 grams of normal saline with 25,000 units of heparin. So my first part of my calculation is 25,000 divided by 250, which is 100. 25,000 divided by 250. So the question is asking me, the results of the APTT are back and the doctors have ordered for an adjustment in the current infusion rate to 900 units an hour on the volumetric pump above. Make the necessary adjustments to set the correct infusion rate in mil an hour to deliver this. So it's at 12, it's going to go to 9. I have, again, 250,000 units of heparin in 250 mils of saline. The results are back and the doctor's ordered for an adjustment of the current infusion rate to 1,500 units an hour. Change the pump as necessary. It's currently at 12, we'll change it to 15 because our concentration is 100. Again, 250 saline with 25,000 units of heparin. The rate's currently 14. How many units of heparin are being administered to the patient per 1 hour? The answer is 1,400. I have 50 units of insulin in 50 mils of saline. 50 divided by 50 is 1. How many units of insulin are being admitted to the patient every 1 hour? The rate is 11. So 11. $50 mils of saline again with 50 units of insulin. How many units of insulin are being admitted to the patient every 1 hour? The rate is currently 12, so 12 units per hour.